Y'all congregated at my office when I was the chief of staff for the Southport Councilman. And he was in Godspell at Arts High School. And good evening, everybody, and thank you for tuning into Right Now with Rhenotha. And I'm so excited to have my guest, my special guest, my friend, my bestie, okay? The owner and creator of the blackmedia.org, which is a production and entertainment company. Tahir Coleman, the Register. North's own. Thank you so much for being here, Tahir. I so appreciate you. I so appreciate you. We are here to talk all about Tahir, the man, okay, and the black media, because the people need to know. The people already know. Millions of views, millions. Okay, millions on millions on millions. Okay,
a million.
How about that? How about that? On all platforms. On all platforms, because that's what we do from Newark. Period.
It breaks it down.
Down. Well, you're not there anymore. You were in Atlanta, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, not only are you the owner of the black media, but you are an amazing singer. You are an amazing songwriter. You are an amazing actor. You are an amazing photographer, cinematographer. You do all the things. All the things, okay? I know, but let the people know, how all this came about.
So all of this came about because I really wanted to be the consummate person, someone that Michael Jackson would want to hire. I was a super fan of Michael Jackson. I still am. And when I was younger, I was like, I don't want to put all my cards in one basket, because if I do and I don't succeed in that, then Michael wouldn't want me to be signed to him or something like that. So I was like, let me try to do everything. I want to do it all. Plus, I was just enamored with entertainment. I wanted to do everything, acting, singing, things. I want every aspect. I wanted to create everything. I felt like movies and film and photography and music, I always felt like it was magic. And I was like, I wanted to have these superpowers. And then when I discovered that I can sing, when I discovered that I can dance, my family would make me perform. If we wanted to do anything in my house, a Halloween party, Christmas party, anything, my mom would be like, well, you have to perform. And so my brother and my sister and I, once my sister was born, we would always have to perform. In order to have any event at the house or any gathering, we would have to perform. And so it just was like a part of my life. I've never not done entertainment. I've never even had a job. I've never even had a 9-to-5. Because I did entertainment when I was a kid. And when you start making money, as a kid, I wasn't a child star, but I was a child actor. And a job is a job. Like, if you book it, you book it. It doesn't matter if it's super famous or if it's local or off Broadway. It's still a job. And so, first check at like 8 years old, 9 years old, and it was like $200 singing. And I was like, at 8 years old, I'm 1998. That's incredible. Like, that's a lot of money. I just couldn't fathom anything else.
Let's just talk about real quick how we met.
Yeah.
So I was the chief of staff for a councilman, and I was responsible for youth ambassadors for the mayor's office through the councilman's office. So we each of the council people were assigned young people, and you weren't my young person, but God bless his memory, Shamsuddin Abdul Hamid was my young person. But for some reason, all of the kids came to my office. They all hung out and congregated at my office when I was the chief of staff for the Southport Councilman. And he was in Godspell at Arts High School, and you were in Godspell. And when I tell you, Tahir, acting, singing, dancing down, okay? And of course, as lively as I am, whenever I see something good, I cut up, I clap loud, I scream loud, I laugh loud. And at the end of the show, when Shan was done, I went up to you and was like, you better go ahead.
Yeah, so
right?
At the end, everybody was gone. The whole theater left.
Yes.
And you were at you were by the stage, and I was at the exit door. And I opened the door to see what Shan was about to do, like, because I was about to just go walk downtown and get on a bus. Because you know what's so funny? That's a trivial moment for me. Not trivial, but that play was a traumatic moment for me because my family never saw it. And I used to really hate the fact that they never saw me in anything. And so I was getting ready to catch the bus by myself to go home at night alone after just getting off that stage and performing my ass off. Wow. And so I and what's about to do, and I was like, Shan, he was like, oh yeah, he had his whole family there and you, and I was like, oh well, I guess I'll just go home. And you was like, you better work. And of course I did not think about me, because why would this stranger be yelling at me? So I was like, yo, you better work. And I was like, thank you. So all of my whole entire journey through the arts, it has been because of Michael Jackson and the money. And then to say that I got bit by the bug is not, I just was born into it. It was nothing else I was doing. I was very much Effie White. This is all I can do.
This is all I can do. Okay, I don't do oohs and ahs. Okay.
I was a clarinetist in arts high school. It's a B-flat clarinetist, classically trained. People didn't even know I could play a clarinet. That's because I wasn't trying to show people that I could play. I was just trying to be the best musician of all time. And that was my goal. I'm the greatest. And I was on VH1 Save the Music. My first music teacher, Mr. Shealy, was like, you are an exceptional instrumentalist. I want you to represent us. VH1 came to Newark, and we took a picture with this huge check. We did all this, and I got to meet India Arie and Bill Clinton and Mariah Carey at this big press junket thing for the Hollywood Reporter at Louise A. Spencer. And I was on stage, we were playing, and that was like a spark for me. It was like, oh, I can meet people and do things playing an instrument. So I kept playing. I played at Shabazz High School. I was on the Shabazz marching band for years.
And remind folks again, how old were you when this happened?
I don't even know. This was before high school, so
young, 13, 12.
Right. I'm always an exceptional person doing things in the arts. So by the time I got to arts, it was like, oh, I'm about to eat this up. And I was first clarinetist. I was first chair as a freshman. And I started acting. I was acting before then, but I started acting at Arts High School because they had plays. And then we started doing outside work. And then when I started doing outside work, I started getting paid. And then I was like, wait, my friends who got jobs, we got paid the same money, and y'all got paid that in a week, and I got paid this in an hour. That's what I was like. I'd rather.
This is what I'm doing for the rest of my life.
I'd rather hustle, audition, and try to get this, doing what I love, than to be somewhere, boop, boop, and then make with you aggravated, your feet hurt, you tired, So
it's nothing wrong with following your passion, and you are definitely an epitome of that. But your life, again, lots of people know early on what they're destined for, and what you do now is literally showing that you were destined for this, and the Lord definitely has his hand all over your life, because if it were not for him, so fast forward.
And I want to say, let's give an honor to God, because I was raised in the church, and truly my entire life has been protected, and my steps are ordered, and I know Jesus. Yeah. And I have literally everything I've ever done, everything I've ever wanted, everything I ever prayed for, I got.
Amen.
My brother and I used to really walk around thinking that God chose us specifically for a specific mission.
Because he did.
And Jesus has always been like the anchor point. My mother and my father has always made sure that we had God in our lives, and we knew that word and we knew the Bible. And so when I was performing and I was doing all these things, I was always asking God to give me what I needed, like give me what you planned for me. And so when I got those things, that's how I knew to keep going and not to to be bad. Because it was like, no, I want you to do this. No, I'm giving you this. And so being on TV, being in theater, being in front of executives, I was like, oh, okay, God is giving me this. So I'm supposed to keep doing this. So yeah, let me just have a quick little moment for Jesus.
Yes.
Shut up.
Hallelujah. And we thank God. We thank God because, it's one thing to know that, oh, I have this talent, but it's one thing to know that it's ordained by God and ordained by the Lord Jesus, Okay. Yeah, listen, all right. We're going to talk about the Lord in our lives, talk about your early childhood and how you got here. Now, let's get into the Black media, honey. Okay. Millions and millions and millions of views, celebrity interviews. I mean, you just have the platform that everybody wants. I'm just going to say it. Tell me, how did the Black media get started?
The Black media got started after I graduated college with a bachelor's degree in contemporary arts. I say that because my goal was to start an entertainment company. That's why I studied contemporary arts, because I wanted to study everything under the arts department to be for an entertainment company later on in life. I didn't know it would start directly after college. I graduated college in May of 2013, and I started the Black media June 5th of 2013. And the reason why was because at the time, there was so much monolithic viewpoints of Black people. There was so much rage and killing and fighting. There was like World Star, and people were fighting each other on World Star, and that was like the popular thing. There was a very singular view of Black people, and I was like, well, who's going to write the other thing about Black people? Who's going to show Black people in a different light, in a different image? And in lieu of complaining about it, I started the Black media, created the name, created the idea. And I was here before The Shade Room. I was here before Blavity. I was here before Hollywood Unlocked. All of these places that now exist, I started the Black media before all of that. And it was out of necessity. I felt like we needed a space to exist. I also felt like after over 20 years of trying to be in that industry, I was like, who was going to put me on? I was a lot. I was in New York a lot. I lived at SRR Studios. I was tired and exhausted of not making it.
Let's just pause right there. You and I, you always say to me that hand it to me, just busted up in the industry. Because listen, favor ain't sin. It's saving Jesus, okay? Yeah. And I know what you're about to say. We're talking about booking thyself, okay? Because in this world, you can't wait for nobody. You got to build the table yourself, okay? So keep going.
Correct. You got to build the table yourself. Because even when I met you and I was at the early stages of you getting into the industry, you surpassed me like so fast. And I was like, okay, ordained. That was what she was meant to do. And I was so happy to just be a vessel, to be there to help answer any question you had. Took some of your early headshots.
And let me, and I hate interrupting, but let me just say that when you have comrades in the industry, it makes it so much easier. And I'm talking about true comrades. I'm talking about true friends. I'm talking about somebody who's there for you and you're there for them. Because it could be the fact that you just said, I surpassed you. And I don't feel that way, by the way. But the fact that you just said that says that, we can, be Tashina Arnold and Tisha Campbell. You know what I'm saying? Things can happen like that in the industry. You don't have to tear somebody down in order for you to get built up, I mean, that was a long time ago, and look at us, look at us. We still here. But anyway, continue.
That's so true. And to add to what you're saying, and people who are not envious of you, people who don't want your life.
Yes.
The first time we hung out, you and I, after Sham, at that event at Sham's performance
Memorial.
at
Oh, I'm sorry.
At NJ Pack. We went to Little Italy. I got in the car. I was like, you are going to be famous one day. You are going to be a star. And I was like, let me just be clear, sweetie. I don't say that to people.
He sure did.
I was like, if I say that, it's going because I know talent. And I was like, what do you do? And you was like, and then you told me what you did and I was like, no, you need to be on stage.
I love you, Tahir. I love you.
And then you were. And I was like, yeah, I knew. So I created the Black Media after college because of all of those reasons. And I didn't know what I was doing when I first started it. I just didn't. I didn't have the knowledge, anything. I just started. Now, it took a month for me to gather and to get it together and to know something. But in terms of like search engine optimization, in terms of the business, in terms of what it means, I didn't know any of those things. I learned it over time. The first day that I launched the Black Media, I wrote an article review for India Ari's new single called Just Do You. And she retweeted it on Twitter. That is how, again, God showed me this is what you're supposed to be doing. Because I had, low key, nobody knew this, I had a blog. Now, this is a media outlet, but I had a blog before that on, remember Blogspot? It was it was a blog called blogspot.com where it was like the most popular blog space. Everybody was blogging. I had over 100 posts over there. 0 views. Never, not any viewership, nothing, ever. So when I created this new one, I was like, ain't nobody gonna look at this one just like the other one. I had this attitude, and the day I launched and I wrote that article and she retweeted it, I was like,
oh my goodness. India Ari.
I had thousands. I received 5,000 views that month. And I was like, what is this? What's going on? And I was like, okay, God, I hear you. Again, I had just graduated college and I started the Black Media. And so it was like, right after that, I was doing Lincoln Park Festival. I was a part of Lincoln Park Festival like from the beginning. Like, I don't even know. I've been a part of that festival since I was a little boy and a teen, young adult. So I've been a part of the Lincoln Park Festival forever. And so I was at Lincoln Park Festival and I was debuting the Black Media. So I was interviewing all these celebrities, pictures, and like putting, telling people about the Black Media. It was like the launch for the Black Media. And so to have that launch in Newark, and then that happened, it was like, oh yeah, this is going to be something big. And so I just kept working at it, not knowing what I was doing, just figuring things out along the way. And I told myself, if you're going to create a business, it's going to take you about 10 to 15 years to actually make a profit. So don't rush into thinking you're going to make a profit. So I was still auditioning. I was still acting. I was still releasing music.
That's right.
And here I moved to Atlanta with and I started making money with the Black Media. And I was like, oh, I thought it would take 10 years. And it took like a year and a half. And when that happened, that was when I started to put more time into the Black Media and kind of let everything else just kind of pause for a second. Because I got older, I lived in a different state, in a different town. It was a culture shock for me to move to the South. I was like, I can't do it all anymore. I was doing acting, singing, dancing, photography. I was doing all this in Newark.
Background. Okay, everything. Auditioning.
Huh.
And we know what background life is like. 16-hour days, 12-hour days, for $120 check.
Hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait.
So when I moved to Atlanta, I was like, I can't do it all. I just can't. You got to focus on what's getting you money because we ain't had none. We needed money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is making me money. Let's go hard. So it was like I put myself through search engine optimization, media outlet, business class. Like it was like I literally took myself through a whole.
I mean, I don't want to, do too much on this, but the fact that, and that's another reason why I'm so inspired by you, because you knew you had something, but you had to try to figure out. You didn't try. You figured it out. You figured out how it could work for you. And I'm talking about like the back end of owning a website, the back end nitty gritty on SEO and clickbait and doing all those things.
everything, CSS, HTML, files, I mean, just everything, everything.
At your own pace. You set what you want to do for the day. You set your intention. You go with your flow, and it's exactly how the Lord intended.
Yes. And so to now have a brand ambassadorship with Donna's Recipe by Tabitha Brown and Gina Woods, something I never thought would ever happen. A hair company is paying me to represent their hair.
Yes, and Tabitha Brown, no less. Tabitha Brown. You talk to her on a regular basis.
That's
hey, girl.
But it's just like, it's amazing. And to now be friends with India Ari, who always looks out for me and makes sure that I have placements whenever she's doing anything. And to just be in rooms with people who already know my name, or to be recognized. Like, oh my God, you do the Black media. It's insane.
It's so cool.
Because I always thought they would recognize me for my vocals, my songs, my music, my acting.
I say the same thing, and not to take anything away from you, but everybody's always like, oh, are you writing? Like, are you singing? And I'm like, I sing whenever somebody calls me, but is that my bread and butter? No, it is not. and we know why, you know? There's something that takes precedence in both of our lives, you know, over what we thought would. You know, we had in our minds that, oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna get on, you know, such and such is gonna make me a background vocal, or, you know, but the Lord said something different.
Yes. And it's all divine timing. Things can still happen for all of us, both of us. But the path that God has the both of us on is the path that God needs us to be on. And we are all intrinsically tied together, every human being on earth. So what I'm doing, what you're doing, every person we interact with is affected, and then they affect somebody else, and they affect somebody. So
yes, we are here to be a blessing to others, you know?
All tied together. So I will get a TV show, or maybe we'll write a hit song or have it, whatever. But right now, what I'm doing is this. And it's stabilizing me, and it's keeping me. It's also lighting a fire under me to continue. So it's all in God's timing. It's all in God's timing. And
again, I'll say what we thought it's a not right now. You know, it's a not yet. Right? Yeah.
And never lived me. Envious never lived. I know. You know, we're friends with it.
Never. Tahir don't care about nobody. It's not that he don't care. It's just Tahir is not envious of anybody else's success. He gonna root for you because what God has for you is for you.
When you know, I have the knowing. God gave me the knowing when Christ revealed himself. God revealed himself to me when I was a kid. When you have the knowing, the other stuff doesn't even faze you. We are friends with MJ Rodriguez, the first trans person to win a Golden Globe. Neither one of us is somewhere like,
mad at MJ.
We like, guys, you better. We are cheering it on. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Envy to live here. We're so proud. We're so grateful. We like, okay, boom. If it happens for you, it can happen for me. I just got to keep doing what I'm doing. I keep hustling. And even with you, like when I owned my studio, you kept hustling. I kept hustling. I leaned on you when I needed help, and you helped me. And it let me know, because not everybody, you know, not everybody will show you that they love you and they believe in you.
Right.
But you showed me that you loved me and you believed in me. And you was like, you know what? I'm going to help you because I believe you and I love you and I know that you are going to make it one day. And I can honestly say, nobody in the world has ever done that for me. And it's not that people don't love me or support me, but again, it's something different when somebody shows you. So I just need to say on your show, thank you again. Because I literally could have been on the street. Like, that was about to happen. And it was like, no, I got you. Because I believe in you. Not just because,
That's right.
I believe in you. that just gave me another boost. And I think about it all the time. It never leaves my brain. Everything I do, every place I go, I'm like, we're not.
You believe, look, you believe in me. And when you find people like that, you don't let them go. You know what I mean? You don't let them go. You don't let them flail. You know, you stick close to them, and you find it to encourage each other, and that's just it, you know. And that's just literally how I live my life, you know. And so you're so welcome, and I'm thankful for you too. I'm thankful for you because, you know, so many things, so many reasons why I am where I am is, you know, also because you poured into me, and you know, and I learned from you. And so look, the Lord does everything well. So, I really want people to understand the mission behind the blackmedia.org. I know you mentioned earlier that, you know, there were other sites that weren't telling the other side. What is the other side?
So the Black media is no gossip, no rumors, no negativity. The other is to show people that Black people are not a monolith, which means we do not all want the same things. We do not all think the same. So show things in entertainment, and I use entertainment because we live our lives through it, to quote The Devil Wears Prada. We live our through it. So if I use entertainment to bring up hot topics or certain taboo topics or whatever, the purpose of the Black media, the mission, is to redefine what it means to be a person of color in entertainment, bringing to light what is constantly made dark, as if being dark is a bad thing. And so it highlights a variety of shapes and sizes, a variety of orientation, a variety of thought processes and experiences, skin color, different types of mixes, the variety of Blackness versus a singular idea of what it means to be Black. And it uses comedy and entertainment. And unfortunately, because we got that fool in the office, I had to now step into politics. And so I'm still highlighting political figures even now too. And so that's what the mission is. And that's what the point of the Black media is. It's to give you unbiased news, but the truth, it is to get you to question everything, even the things that I post, so that you have autonomy in your viewership, in your thinking, and the news that is being reported to you. And I've been an independent news outlet since the beginning. And people like Joy Ann Reid and Don Lemon, who are just now stepping into the independent space, they're doing a great job. But there have been people here for many years before them, and they took a more traditional route. And now that they see the hard work and things like that that's happening that they have to do in the independent space, they're doing that with a budget. They're doing that with some type of residual that they got from whatever. I've been doing this by myself for my own money my entire career, and still not making nowhere near as much, still not having as much support, because I handle positive news. I don't do gossip and rumors. I get way less money than most people, and I'm still impactful, and I'm still reaching people, and I'm still able to live off of what I make. But let's be clear, I need more money, I need more resources, I need more support.
Let's just tell the truth. The blackmedia.org. I'm gonna put that across the screen. The blackmedia.org. Okay. Listen, for all your entertainment news, okay? For all your media production, for all your production needs, okay? You need a background. You need a background. Listen, we need money. We need money.
I'm there. So the goal right now is to expand the Black media by having some type of donations or investment, or just making enough money and profiting that I can hire more journalists, I can do more productions, I can have a steady podcast, I can do interviews, and just be a media hub of Blackness for greatness. But not just celebrities, but like doctors who have done magnificent things, Black doctors who have done magnificent things, Black lawyers who have done magnificent things, highlighting politics, highlighting mayors and governors and local politicians, so that I can make sure that we have impact there. But then also I want to have the Black Media Cares, where we're raising funds to help homeless people and to help people who are struggling with rent that I've gone through, like, to make sure that people have what they need. So it's a whole plan that I have involved with the Black media. And I'm just at the precipice, the cusp of what's to come for this company. And I will say it's very tiring. I can get very feeling like I want to quit because it's so much work.
We all do. You're
I
not
don't
alone.
I don't have a team. And it's like I be needing help so bad. But I just give it to God and I just take whatever happens is what happens. And every time I do, if I don't work, I don't. So every time I take a break and I just give it to God, I get a random job from somewhere and I be like, ooh, we good. We good. And I just have to start over with the Black media. Like just start.
What's that Tamala Man song? God provides, right? Hello. He provides. I'm trying to you stay in him, baby.
Honey.
And give it to him. Give him all the glory.
You could jump off the bridge and be okay.
Listen.
So I'm so grateful for all of that. But, I just needed to say that it's very, very difficult what I do. And there are productions I have done that I have never released because it's just so hard to even think about it or even go into that space. And I've lost.
You haven't released yet.
I haven't released yet. Amen. I've lost so much. I have seen so much. And it's just like, still here.
Still here. Okay. Seen so much. Gone through so much. And I was just talking to a friend about what it means to go through. And he pushed back on me. I said, what did I say to him? I said, you don't be so hard on yourself, right? But sometimes you have to be hard on yourself. Sometimes you have to be reflective and show that there's more that you could be doing, right? And because that's what stops you from stopping, right? And that's what stops you from giving up. And so, and the good thing is that you can go through, but it's nothing wrong with going through.
Mm-mm. There's nothing wrong with going through. And also, sometimes you just will have to, there you
go. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And you just got to be realistic and face it.
And just face it, which is why I surrender. I surrender a lot because it's like, no, nothing. I can't. How? And so I just let it happen. It is. This is what's happening.
This is what's happening.
Thank you, Jesus. God, here, take this and handle this. And I just deal with it afterwards. Because what I'm going to do, like, I can't do nothing but what I can. And I could do a whole lot. And after I've done a whole lot, that's it. I don't really have. That's it. I did it.
That's it. That's it. Okay? I did it. All right. And we're going to keep it moving. And we're going to keep it pushing.
We're going to figure it out. So I'm so grateful that the Black media has been able to provide my life and then opportunities outside of that, which is how I make a lot of my money. For a long time, I was saying most of my money, but lately it's been the Black media, which is incredible.
Wonderful.
So I'm so grateful for that because I started getting paid on social media like a year and a half ago. And I wasn't. This entire time, I was not getting paid on social media. And so when I started making money off of Instagram and Threads and Facebook, I was like, wait a minute. Why nobody?
He was like, whoa. Explain,
honey. And even though, even though it's hard to achieve those things, because you have to get millions of views,
right,
in order to make money. Like I remember I got like 400,000 views and made 10 cents.
This social media is a racket. They're running a racket. Okay. They're running a racket.
It's when I'm talking about these views didn't qualify. Why?
I hear you.
So it's a game, but it's one that I'd rather play than to be somewhere I hate to be or do something I don't want to do. And because I never had a 9-to-5, honey, I can't get a job if I try.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Tahir. Okay, you have really been dropping some jewels and dropping some gems for anybody who wants to start an entertainment company, production company. And I just so appreciate you for being here, being in my life, being on the show. Let's do a real quick game, okay? You know I gotta get a game. You know I gotta get a game in. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna name some topics, and you're gonna say, because this is your production hat now. Okay, yes, he's a producer. Okay, he's a producer. That is another one of his hats. And so we're putting on your production hat right now, and the game is called Produce It or Pass. You ready?
Pass.
Shut up! Shut up! Let's go. Reality TV spinoffs. Produce or pass?
Produce.
Okay. All right. Me too. Same. Listen. Hello. Listen. I wish somebody could follow me around with a camera all doggone day. Okay. Shenanigans. Do you hear me? All right. Documentary storytelling. Produce or pass?
Produce. That's what I do. I love. My favorite.
Yes. Yes. You love us. Please. Website. theblackmedia.org. tahirregister.com. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello. Receipts. Okay. Producer pass. Celebrity interviews.
Produce, for sure.
For sure. You're already doing it and excelling at it.
It has to be very specific, because there's so many of that out here that what I would do would be so different from what everybody else is doing. It will be in-depth conversation in a different way.
Yeah. All right. One more. Producer pass. Social media influencers.
Pass.
I knew you were going to say that. I mean, that's a whole nother show.
It's too much.
No. Oh my gosh. Type of Hawaii.
Or everything. Hawaii.
Oh my gosh, you gotta know. Okay. Thank you, Tahir. I love you so much. Please, everyone, listen, the Black Media on everything. Instagram, the TikTok, right? Threads, Facebook, all the things. The Black Media on everything. TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads. Listen, it is where you want to be. Please follow, like, share. Tahir Register is amazing. If you're in Atlanta, listen, he does photography, honey. Okay, you need background vocals, you call Tahir. All right. Anything else you want to say?
No, I just so much.
I love you, Tahir, and thank you everyone for tuning in to Right Now with Rhenotha. Good night.